Welcome to K-Zone. Today, we will share about Israel, the birth history of a state. Let's start. The story of Israel is a complex and multifaceted narrative that spans thousands of years and encompasses a rich tapestry of historical, cultural, and political developments. This video provides an overview of the key moments and themes in the history of Israel, from its ancient origins to its modern-day existence as a nation-state. Ancient roots. The story of Israel begins with its ancient roots in the land of Canaan, which roughly corresponds to modern-day Israel and Palestine. The earliest references to the people who would become the Israelites can be found in the Hebrew Bible, where they are described as descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. According to biblical tradition, the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt before being led by Moses to the Promised Land. The kingdoms of Israel and Judah. The period of the Israelite monarchy saw the emergence of two distinct kingdoms, the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. These kingdoms, ruled by a succession of kings, had a turbulent existence, facing threats from neighboring nations such as the Assyrians and Babylonians. The northern kingdom fell to the Assyrians in 722 BCE, while the Babylonians conquered the southern kingdom and destroyed the first temple in Jerusalem in 586 BCE. Babylonian exile and return. The Babylonian exile was a pivotal event in the history of the Israelites. Many Jews were forcibly taken to Babylon, where they lived in exile for several decades. This period had a profound impact on the development of Jewish identity and the preservation of their religious and cultural traditions. In 538 BCE, the Persian king Cyrus the Great issued a decree allowing the exiled Jews to return to their homeland and rebuild the Second Temple in Jerusalem. Second Temple period. The Second Temple period marked a time of rebuilding and re-establishment for the Jewish people in their homeland. It was during this period that various religious texts, including the Torah and the prophets, were compiled and codified. The Second Temple served as a central religious and cultural hub, and Jerusalem became a focal point for Jewish life. Roman occupation and diaspora. In the 1st century BCE, the Roman Empire began its conquest of the region, leading to the establishment of Roman Judea. The tension between the Jewish population and Roman rule eventually culminated in the Jewish-Roman Wars, particularly the First Jewish-Roman War, 66 to 73 CE, and the Bar Kokhba Revolt, 132 to 136 CE. The outcome of these conflicts was the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE and the dispersal of Jewish communities across the Roman Empire, a period known as the Jewish diaspora. Medieval period. The medieval period saw the continued dispersal of Jewish communities across Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. During this time, Jews played a significant role in various fields, including philosophy, science, and trade. Notable Jewish scholars like Maimonides and Rashi made important contributions to the development of Jewish thought and scholarship. Ottoman rule. From the 16th to the early 20th century, the land of Israel was under Ottoman rule. During this time, a significant Jewish presence persisted, with communities in cities like Jerusalem, Safed, and Hebron. Ottoman policies towards Jews varied, but in general, Jews enjoyed a degree of autonomy and religious freedom within their communities. Zionist movement. The late 19th century saw the emergence of the Zionist movement, which sought to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Key figures like Theodor Herzl and Chaim Weizmann were instrumental in promoting the idea of a Jewish state. The first Zionist Congress in 1897 laid the groundwork for the eventual establishment of Israel. British Mandate. Following World War I, the League of Nations granted Britain a mandate over Palestine, which included the land of Israel. During this period, Jewish immigration to the region increased, and tensions between Jews and Arabs grew. The British Mandate lasted until 1948 and witnessed significant clashes between the two communities. Israeli independence. The story of Israel took a decisive turn on May 14, 1948, when David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first prime minister, declared the establishment of the State of Israel. This declaration marked the culmination of decades of efforts by the Zionist movement and the Jewish community. Israel was immediately embroiled in a war with neighboring Arab states, which would be the first of several Arab-Israeli conflicts. Arab-Israeli conflicts. The story of Israel is inseparable from the series of conflicts with its Arab neighbors. These include the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, the Suez Crisis of 1956, the Six-Day War of 1967, the Yom Kippur War of 1973, and the First and Second Intifadas. The ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been a central issue in the region, with efforts to reach a peaceful resolution, including the Oslo Accords and various peace initiatives. Modern Israel. Since its establishment, Israel has undergone significant economic, political, and cultural developments. The country has absorbed waves of Jewish immigrants from around the world, contributing to its diverse society. Israel has also made remarkable achievements in various fields, including technology, innovation, and science. Jerusalem remains the capital, though its status is a contentious issue in the context of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Geopolitical challenges. Israel's geopolitical situation has shaped much of its history and continues to be a central theme. The conflict with the Palestinians, tensions with neighboring states, and the broader geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East have had a profound impact on Israel's security and foreign policy. Peace and diplomacy. Throughout its history, Israel has engaged in peace negotiations with its Arab neighbors. The 1979 Egypt-Israel Peace Treaty and the 1994 Jordan-Israel Peace Treaty are notable examples of successful diplomatic efforts. The pursuit of a lasting peace with the Palestinians remains a priority for Israel, the Palestinian Authority, and the international community. The quest for security. Israel has invested heavily in its security apparatus, including the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, and the Mossad, its intelligence agency. Security concerns have been a constant presence, influenced by the threat of terrorism, regional conflicts, and the pursuit of a nuclear deterrent in response to perceived threats. Contemporary challenges. The story of Israel in the 21st century is marked by both successes and ongoing challenges. The country faces demographic and political complexities, questions about its borders, and efforts to achieve a two-state solution with the Palestinians. Domestic and international debates over issues like settlements, human rights, and the status of Jerusalem continue to shape the nation's path. In conclusion, the story of Israel is a rich and intricate tale that spans millennia. It encompasses the ancient origins of the Jewish people, their experiences in exile, the re-establishment of their homeland, and the modern challenges and opportunities they face. Israel's history is a reflection of the enduring quest for identity, self-determination, and security in a region of profound significance. While the story of Israel has witnessed moments of triumph and adversity, it remains an essential narrative in the complex mosaic of world history. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.